A warm welcome again to the last 20 minutes of action on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Uh, Thank you for joining again. Today, there is no action. The New York Stock Exchange is closed. So, advantage Nigeria Stock Exchange. These things happen. Various countries have different public holidays. So, for those in America, no business today because of a public holiday they are observing. But back to action on the Nigeria Stock Exchange. Since the last time, the last update, there had been movement, like I said. Always think of the stock market as a day's weather, and that is why some investors they lose money, or investors do not understand the stock market. It's not volatile. The only thing is that it's like a day. The weather changes in a day. You can have a gloomy morning and a bright afternoon. Since the last update, Dangote sugar has gone up, is appreciated in value by 1.28%. Living Trust, these are some of the transactions which I have done since the last update. Zenith Bank, it's gone down in value by 3.03%. So a lot do change within a few minutes or in the course of a day. As I mentioned before, the Nigerian Stock Exchange with the extended hours, it now closes at 10 minutes to 4. So this last 20 minutes of action of business for the week, I'm going to be telling you the price movers and shakers, how things are in the last 20 minutes of action on the exchange. So because the stock exchange, Nigeria Stock Exchange, because of its extended hours, it will now close. It now started to close at 3:50. Before, the market used to close around 2:35, but about a month ago, the Nigeria Stock Exchange extended its operation time. So now it closes at 10 minutes before 4. So let's go. So that means right now you can still instruct your stockbroker if any of you still want to. If you hear me say anything and you have shares in that particular company, you can still instruct your stockbroker to say, please do this for me. If they respond on time, they can still put in whatever. But if not, just let's enjoy the ride. Let me start from the beginning. Ella Lakes is down by 5.56%. Ella Lakes is down by 5.56%. Tantalizers, many of you have eaten tantalizers snacks before, is on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Currently, it is up in value by over 5%. Tantalizer, that confectionery business, is on the stock exchange. So if you have eaten, if you have spent money buying tantalizers snacks, you might want to consider having a stake in that company. You can get your hand on some of their shares, speak to your stockbroker. Or there'll be a separate day when we have a masterclass where we can take you through how you can set up your brokerage account through any of the app. But apart from that, if you have your stockbroker, you can instruct them. I've been taking tantalizer strike or snacks for the past couple of years. You might want to have a stake, have a tiny stake in that company. So tantalizer is doing well at the moment. It's up in value by over 5%. Or Transcorp at the moment is at 0%. There is no price movement for Transcorp. UPDC is also at 0%. There is no price movement. Vitafoam, many of us will sleep on Vitafoam or have Vitafoam as our pillow. It's on the stock exchange. It is at 0%. It's not moving up and down. The price is stable. It's currently 189 naira. Vitafoam, that is it. Unilever. Unilever is a big conglomerate, you know it. It's also stable. The price is stable at 0%. Universal Insurance is currently down by over 1.8%. Universal Insurance, they did their right issue of recent. UBA, United Bank for Africa, yes, currently it is down by 1.8%. UBA. So it's something which, if you have your shares there, if you're a shareholder, UBA is currently down. Of course, it does not affect your share because you get your dividend at the end of the financial year. But if you want to have more positions in UBA, this is a good time, because when the price of a stock is down, as I've explained before, that is when you increase your position. You don't buy when the price is up. That is when you do selling. So presently, UBA is down in value by over 1%, 1.83%. Oando is doing well today. Oando Oil, if you have stake in Oando Oil, this is a good time you want to sell. If you need to sell to cash in, it's up in value by over 1%. Oando Oil presently is up in value by over 1%. Or Presco is 0%. It is stable as it is. Veritas Capital Assurance, it's at zero. No, it's up in value by 2.76%. So if you have shares in Veritas Capital Assurance, this is a good time. Anybody considering, anybody considering selling, for instance, you have Veritas Capital Assurance. These are tips on how you make money from your position on the stock exchange. Veritas Capital, because it is up. Let's say I have 2,000 shares of Veritas. I can say, okay, my stockbroker, please sell 1,500. That is if you don't have to do that. But I'm saying this is when somebody can take advantage of market movement to cash in on your position. So Veritas is up by 2.7% at the moment. International Energy has been taking a battering for almost the whole week. It's still down by 0.2%. This is when you hold, so don't be desperate. It's always fluctuating. International Energy is down in value by just 0.27%. Anything can still happen. Sterling Financial is doing not too bad. It is also down by 4.49%. Sterling Financial. Ikeja Hotels. Many of you, probably you've stayed at Ikeja Hotel. The share price is stable currently at 0.0. It's going for 44 naira 60 kobo. Is okay. Stanbic IBTC holding. It is stable 0.0%. It's not up and down, so hold it. Yeah. Okomo Oil is a big name in the market. Presently, it also doesn't experience too much price fluctuation. Okomo Oil is presently 0%, so it is stable. It doesn't always get affected by price movement. NPF Microfinance. NPA, that's Nigeria Police Force, their microfinance bank is on the stock exchange. It is down by 8.4% at the moment. Honeywell Flour is bearish at the moment, is down by 4.84%. Honeywell Flour is presently down. Guinness Nigeria is at 0%. It is okay now. It is stable. Guinness Nigeria right now, the price is stable. The share price is stable, 0%. Nestle Nigeria, Nestle, makers of Milo and other products. Presently, it is stable, 0.0%. It's down. Zenith Bank at the moment is down by 0.52%. But Zenith Bank, as you know, can bounce back at any time. Zenith Bank, but at the moment it is down by 0.52% and is going for 114 naira 90 kobo. Zenith Bank, that's Zenith Bank for you. Fidelity Bank is also down. It's been down almost all day. Fidelity Bank is down by 1.12%. It's now going for 18 naira. It's done really well in the time past, since they did the IPO about 2 years ago. It was very low then and it's gone up in value, but today it's been taking a battering. Anything, it can still flip. We still have about 10 minutes before the close of business today, but presently Fidelity Bank is down by 1.1%. Wema Bank is down by 0.85. Wema Bank has been around for long, so just for the moment is down by 0.85%, going for 29 naira. So that's that. Name Pharmaceutical, it's down by 9.8. These are one of the top 5 losers if it remains like that for the next 10 minutes when the market will close. But that's that for now. 9.6% down. Name International is down by 9.6%. Nigerian Breweries is down. No, it's at 0%. It is stable. The price is stable. First City Merchant Bank, the price is up. The share price is up by 0.46%. For City Merchant Bank, FCMB Group, it's up by 0.46%. Lafarge Africa, it is stable. The prices are 0.0%. It's not up, it's not down. Lafarge Africa is stable at 0.0%. It's not up or down. It also doesn't get affected a lot by price fluctuation. So Lafarge Africa is just at 0.00%. International Breweries is down by 0.92%. International Breweries. NASCON is down, is at 0.0%. The price is up, neither up or down. EcoBank presently is stable. The price is stable at 95%, 95 naira 20 kobo. It's not up or down. So EcoBank is stable at the moment. Guinea Insurance is down by over 2%. Guinea Insurance is down by over 2%. Square Nigeria, Square Motors is presently 0.0% of its value. GTCO, Guaranteed Trust Holding, it is presently up in value by 0.47% and selling for 128 naira 94 kobo. Guaranteed Trust Bank. Or Dangote Sugar, it's up in value right now. Is up in value by 0.94%. Dangote Sugar is up in value by 0.94%. Dangote Cement, it is at 0.0%. It's not up or down, it's just stable. Like I said before, Dangote Cement doesn't experience too much movement. So for now, it is just at 0.0% in the market. Mark Nichols, it's 0.0%. That's it. AXA Insurance, it is at 0.0%. DAC Communications has been doing well. Today, the price is up by over 3%. DAC Communication is doing well, is up by 3.9% of its value. So that's DAC Communication for you. United Capital, they're doing well in the market. Though the price of the share is down at the moment by 2.23%. United Capital, that's United Capital for you. Sun Assurance is up, is at 0.0%. Sun Assurance, it's not up and down. The price is stable. 0.0%, no gain, no loss. Then we've got Lasaco, Lagos State Assurance Company. Lagos State Lasaco, the price of the share price is up by over 1%. So Lasaco shares are up at the moment by over 1%. First Holding Company, the parent company of First Bank, is presently up. The price is up by 0.16%. First Holding. So anybody with First Holding or First Bank shares is a good time. If you want to sell, you can instruct your stockbroker. Let's say you have 5,000 of First Bank shares now, but the price is up. You can say, okay, I want to sell 3,000 units. You can instruct your stockbroker. When the price goes up, that is when you do selling. So First Holding, the share price is currently up by 0.16%. That is First Holding. Cornerstone is still up by 2.54%. Cornerstone Insurance also is up, is bullish at the moment. John Holt is bearish at the moment, 8.57% down. John Holt. If you have position in John Holt, you want to increase it or you want to enter the market, you want John Holt to be in your portfolio, this is the sort of time you're coming because it is down in value by over 8%. John Holt is down in value by over 8%. Royal Exchange Insurance has been down by 10% for some time today, and it is still down at 10% down. Also, anybody wanting to have a stake in Royal Exchange, this is a good time because when the value goes down, that is when you buy. That's when you increase your portfolio. Never sell your liquid asset, your shares, when they are down in value, except, of course, you're desperate for money. But apart from that, when the value of a share is down, that is when you enter the market. That is when you increase your position. So Royal Exchange is down by 10%. So definitely it's among the top 5 losers for today. That's Royal Exchange. Well, Jais Bank, as I've mentioned earlier, Jais Bank has been doing wonders. It's up now by over 1%. It's not a big name bank, but it is putting money in the pocket of the shareholders, and the share value is up now by over 7%. Just imagine that Jais Bank is doing well now by being up by over 7%. RT Briscoe. RT Briscoe is also doing well at the moment. It's up by over 9%. RT Briscoe shares are doing well at the moment. Beggar Paint, the price is stable. Beggar Paint, for shareholders of Beggar Paint, if you wanted to sell, this is not the time because the price is 0%. Beggar Paint is stable at the moment. Abbey Mortgage Bank is at 0.0%. There is no movement in the share price at the moment. Abbey Mortgage Bank. Champion Breweries is also 0%, no movement in the price. UAC, the shareholder of UAC also, it is at 0%. There's no movement in its price. Skyway Aviation, 0%. PZ, many of us will use PZ products. Presently, the price is a stable 0%, no movement. Union Die Consult is at 0%. There's no movement in the share price. It is just like that. Omatech Ventures, 0%, no movement in the share price. Eternal Oil is 0%, no movement in the share price. MTN, as I've said before, MTN rarely experiences market movement. It's been at 0% all day. It is still at 0%. There's no movement. It's currently going for 800 naira. MTN, 800 naira. If you don't have MTN and you have been using MTN recharge card for years, think of having a stake. But this is not the time to have a stake because the price is not down. Look for the time when the price goes down. If you have been using a product for years and that product is on the stock market, don't just be a user. Consider having a tiny stake so that when that company turns profit, you get some of your money back, even if it is 10 naira. when they declare profit, and if they declare loss, is fine. But when you've been using a product for years, don't remain an ordinary user. Think of having a stake in that company. And the time you have a stake is when it comes to the market. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week. The market has just closed. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you on Monday with live update. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon.